this week we're trying to go home from Jackson, Wyoming to Southern California, and all the flights were like over $400, closer to $600. Flying out of Jackson, flying out of Salt Lake City, LAX, we tried all the different combinations. And then some of our friends recommended Avelo Airlines to us, which we'd never heard of before. They fly out of a little airport in Salt Lake City to Burbank, which is near our home, and we got these flights for like $17 each one way, and then our way home is like $50 each, so a total of like $75 for a round trip flight at Christmas time. We'll see how it goes. We're a little skeptical it could really be that good. They just said there's a big ice block in the road, but it's actually these guys. That's not an ice block.
Yeah, they look like one in the road.
Yeah. We're in Salt Lake City, so we can actually get all of our favorite fast foods that don't exist in Jackson. So the habit. We're leaving our car here at this little parking lot that's like no bigger than Target. And our airline doesn't do bags. All the bags are like $50, so we just have these little backpacks. And here's the airport, just this tiny little place. Because we can only bring one personal item on the flight, we are wearing a bunch of layers that we want to take home. What you see behind me is it for the airport. Just this little room. It looks like my middle school principal's office. So far, the only maybe bad thing about this airline is yesterday when I went to check in, it gave me a choice of seats. So I obviously picked our seats. And then when we got here today, they were like, oh, you picked your seats. That will be $25. So there was nothing on check-in that said it would cost extra. It was fine. They just moved us to other seats and we didn't have to pay. Pretty much anything you're doing above the basic is going to cost more money. Our big backpacks did fly as personal items, so I paid nothing above the base. Comfy seats. So 2 hours later, we are at Burbank and on time. Everything was good. Seats were comfortable enough. They gave us water. It was nice. The only thing they wouldn't let us do is move seats to the empty row behind us. So that was kind of a bummer, but not that big of a deal. Down to, this time it was $50. And we're checking a bag, so extra 20. Every other flight in this airport is canceled right now or delayed, which luckily ours is not, but it is a very crazy day at the airport.
Sunny.
Going home. There's black ice on the runway, so they just told us this would be one of the slowest taxis we'll ever experience. Ever. Once our flight landed in Utah last night, we had a long 4-hour drive home and we were in a snowstorm. A snowstorm! And we had work the next day. We just got driving and didn't take any more videos. Here are our final thoughts on Avelo a day later. Don't expect anything above and beyond. They did bring us water, which was a great surprise. No snacks, expect to pay for your carry-on bags, expect to pay for a checked bag. We didn't have any delays. I say expect delays. Just being a smaller airline, they have less flexibility and things like that. No movies or any sort of in-flight entertainment. That's all on you. Expect to have really limited options of flight choices. We had like one time that we could pick within like a 3-day window. Expect to drive to smaller airports. We drove 4 hours instead of going to the airport 15 minutes away. So that was definitely inconvenient, but we flew into a smaller airport at home that was even closer to our house. So sometimes it works out in your favor. Overall, would we do it again? Yes, absolutely. It helped us save so much money. We had a really good experience. I definitely recommend it to other people.